we are going to be talking about ULTA. Because I work at ULTA. I don't know if anyone knew that. So this video is going to be all about working at ULTA. We're going to turn on the salt light ramp. We have the famous candle that's becoming famous. That it's almost gone. It's so sad because it smells so good. It's the apple cinnamon. Get it at home scents. It smells so good. And it's almost gone. I literally got it for $3.50. And I've had it for not even a full week. And I've almost burned all of it. What can you do? So I just did a video on, not this look, on the, oh my eyes, my eyeballs. Sorry. So look on this foundation. So if you like the way this foundation looks, go ahead and I'll link it in the description if I remember, but it should be out too. Excuse me. It should be out soon. So yes, I have a list of questions, not of questions, but like of stuff I want to talk about in this video because sorry, that's funny. In this video because there's a lot of questions about ULTA. I will say this is going to be a positive video. So if you're here to watch like all the hate videos, this is not one of those. This is a very positive video. I love my job. That being said, there's still crazy customers. There's still rude people, but I still love my job. It's awesome. It's great. So I'm going to jump on into it because I started off like low. So let's just start all over into it. So I would say that I applied, and then I think I called like a week later after I applied to just check up, and one of the managers answered the phone. He no longer works there. He works at a different store. So sad because he was awesome, but I called and he was like, well, hiring manager's not in, blah, 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 which is normal. It's very normal for ULTA. So what I always tell people is wait till they call you, because definitely at my ULTA and my store, that's just how I'm not part of the hiring process at all. I just know that when they call you, it's definitely, wait till they call you. Or, you know, just call like maybe once and then just wait. And I honestly thought that, you know, I was working a job. I was working at McDonald's. I was not happy. It was just like a filler job. It was just a job to do. And then I got this call. Funny story is the day I went in for the interview, I wrecked my car. That was great. So it was like 3 weeks after I applied. I totally forgot. I was like, you know what? They're just not gonna call me. It's whatever, you know, like it's fine. I at least applied because I've been wanting to work at ULTA for a while now. Like I think since I was like 16 or 17. So, and you have to be 18. So I was like, you know, it's okay. I'll try some other time. I'll just continue doing this job. It's whatever. I mean, I didn't hate McDonald's. That's my chair. Sorry, not me. I just didn't. I liked who I worked with. Kinda. Emphasize on the kinda. I was the drive-thru lady. So I was the person you saw 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. For breakfast and lunch. Which, I have so much more respect for McDonald's employees now. Okay, the good ones. Let me tell you that. The good ones, not the bad ones. I have worked in food before. My first job was Pizza Hut. My second job was Dairy Queen. Those were a piece of cake compared to McDonald's. Especially at the one I worked at, it was the only breakfast place in that town, so that's all people went. Same with lunch, like that's the only place people went. That was fast food. Like they had sit down shops and mom and pop shops, but not everyone can like have time to go to that. So I was like, you know, I'll just continue working this job, it's whatever. Well, then I went in for the interview, which you definitely want to have a full glam on. Like this is not acceptable. You need to have eyeshadow, brows, contour, blush, highlight, lipstick, everything. because obviously you're going to a makeup store and you're going to apply at a makeup store. So if you're not wearing makeup, what are you doing? So make sure you have a nice full face on. The dress code is all black. So I did not know that. So I showed up in a long maxi dress that was actually really cute. I still have it in the closet. And some heels and a full face of makeup, of course. And this was the second time. The first time, like I said, I wrecked my car. So I went the day after I wrecked my car. It was a very stressful day, the day I wrecked my car. And the day after. So I show up and, you know, I interview with my, one of my bosses now. She's super nice. I love the interview process. It was a group interview. So there's 2 other girls. We all 3 got a job, and the ones that we wanted. I got hired on as Prestige. The other girl got hired on as a regular beauty advisor. The other 2 girls got hired on as regular beauty advisors. So basically what Prestige is, since I was Prestige, is, you know, like Urban Decay through Dermalogica, that's all Prestige brands. So all the coupons of $3.50 you can't use on it, that's a Prestige brand. And basically what that means is you stock, you color match, you help with events when you have events going on. What else do you do? Sorry. You do occasionally, not occasionally, you do also help with cash wrap. Like, just because you are Prestige does not mean you don't know how to use cash register. You are going to learn how to use the cash register. So if you think that being like a Prestige is that you get to do makeup, which you do, but you don't like get to do a full face, because a full face you have to be, we have a salon, so makeup applications go through the salon, and you're supposed to be an esthetician, so it's kind of that. We have a salon and we have, so if you think being like a Prestige, like I said, is you're gonna get to do a full face makeover all the time, don't be surprised when you don't get to do that. I mean, being a Prestige beauty advisor is nice because then you get a more connection with the customer. You get to match foundations, you get to answer their questions about makeup, and you get to work with makeup hands-on, of course. Like, you go to trainings when there's trainings, which is great because of gratis, which most gratis is basically like free gifts. But no, I think the 2 trainings that I went to, because I'm transferred in departments now, I upgraded, which no, being Prestige is fine. I just switched jobs, I switched roles. So, no, basically like training, you go to training. I went to an Estee Lauder and an IT Cosmetic training. Basically what that means is their representative comes in for, I think it's like an hour to an hour and a half. I even think like the Estee one was 2. Yeah, the Lauder one was 2 hours. 8, 9, 10. So basically the rep just says what they have to say. You sit there. Most of the time you get free gratis. So it's okay to have to come to work 2 hours before your shift. You have to wake up early, do a full glam because you're getting free stuff. And it's just like, the product knowledge is so helpful for when you're trying to find stuff for people and they're trying to express what's wrong with their skin and what they want help with. That product knowledge is going to help you. So that's what you do as a Prestige. You do training, you stock makeup, you color match, you wash brushes, you do all the normal stuff, and you help with cash wrap. That is basically being a Prestige beauty advisor in ULTA. Now, being a beauty advisor, just a regular one. Oh my god, my eyes! I think it's this fan. Being a regular Prestige, not Prestige, sorry, a regular beauty advisor in ULTA is, most of the time you're a cash wrap or you're on operations, which is like kind of the same but kind of not. Like, they do completely 2 different things. There's managers for different things. And we have, for like managers, we have a Prestige manager and an event manager, and then an operational managers, 2 of those, and then we have an assistant manager and a retail manager. That's what we have. And all of them are great. I love them all. And they're all super nice to work with, really fun. Sorry, my eyes and nose are watering. Sorry. I did actually promise one of my managers I'd make this video, so here I am making it because we have a lot to talk about. Like, get your job up. If you really love makeup or just ULTA and you really want to like have a career, not a career, a job that could turn into a career in makeup, Ulta is the place to be. Ulta is a good place because you're growing so rapidly. Did I say that right? So fast that you don't know what's going to happen the next day. Like, you just wake up and you have so many opportunities right before you. It does take some time, and definitely you have to wait, like anything else, wait for stuff and good things will happen to you. But this is like a great place to work. Now, I do understand, because I have watched some of the bad videos when I was going through the hiring process. I did watch one after I got the job. Also, I was offered the job on spot. So was other girls. So we all got our jobs. It was great. I understand if you have a bad manager and that's why you don't like Ulta, or if you've had bad experience with Ulta. But there are people like myself and my coworkers, we're all trying to change that. Just like any store or anywhere, you're gonna have bad apples. Like you are, just like anything. I know for myself personally, I've gone to stores and the customer might just be having a bad day. I mean, I've gone to stores, the employee might be just having a bad day who's checking you out, who's helping you, or that the customer is having a bad day and they're taking it out on the employee, so now that's happening. Anyone who has a bad day, everyone is human. Everyone is a human, especially in retail. Everyone is human. Please remember that. Please. Whoever's watching this, we are human. People have bad days. So my thing is, though, I never know who's having a bad day, so I always try to be nice and always try to be kind, because they could be having a bad day. My attitude could change that around for them. And they could really like that, or they could really not like it. There's a couple ways that could play out, but it's just the best. I would definitely recommend giving Ulta maybe a second try or a third if you've had a bad experience. Maybe your Ulta's gotten new employees. Maybe they're under new management. Things could have changed. So just go and take a little browse, see what up. So back to the regular beauty advisors. Sorry, I went on a tangent. Basically, what that is your cash wrap most of the time, or operations. Cash wrap is cash register. Like, you run the cash register, you stock masks, you check out people, you sign up credit cards, you sign up rewards accounts, you damage out products, which is another thing I'm going to talk about. But basically, you do all that, and then when truck comes, you unload truck, you put truck away, you organize it, and that's, sorry, talking really fast. I'm breathing really hard. I just need to, okay, we're back. Basically, that's that. So another thing I'm going to hit on is damages and returns. We damage out every return unless it wasn't used. But if you come in return and you say it was the wrong color, I used it once, we throw it away and return it. Like, not return it, we throw it away. We damage it out, which means at the end of we literally take all the products that are damaged, we cut them open, we pour them out, and we throw them away. We do not put back any, at my store, we do not put back anything that was used, and all the stores surrounding us. I know on social media, which that has now gotten all turned, we do not do that. We've never done that at my store because it's very heartbreaking to watch all the palettes that got swatched once and then it's heartbreaking to break a fresh palette when there's one color swatched. But we can't sell it because that person who could have swatched it has germs. Everyone has germs. You don't want to buy something that has germs on it. I would not. Germs are gross. Literally, since everyone's sick at work, I've been spraying alcohol in the air. Literally, like, before I leave my area. That's how serious we all are about it. We clean all of our testers, which a lot of people don't like. If you are in Ulta or even Sephora, if you are in anywhere that has a tester, please ask us, or please, if you see, hey, what do I need to do to put this on? We will most likely approach you if we see you trying to put something on, just because we want to sanitize it for you. We want to put alcohol in it, and then we want to cut a little bit off to put it on your lips. That's just protocol. That's what we do. We like to make sure everything is nice and clean. So we do that with testers. We clean all the testers weekly. I clean my area daily. Testers get changed out. Testers get cleaned daily, and then everything gets deep cleaned weekly. Things get cleaned. Damages, returns get thrown away. So that is not an issue at our store, at any store surrounding us either, because I've been to those other stores and they're great and they're awesome. I just speak for our store personally because obviously I work at that store. But we throw away all returns, and all the Ultas around me do. There's 2 other Ultas. We throw away all of our returns, we cut them open, we damage them out, we break shadows, we pour out shampoos. We do it all. We have buckets upon buckets at the end of the week. I mean, buckets. There can be up to, the least I've seen is 1, and the most I've ever seen is 3 full buckets of damages. It's very heartbreaking, but it's what we have to do because of germs. I cannot stress enough. I think that's what I also want to talk on. What else? Sorry, I have a little list in my head because certain people who want me to make this video, Sabrina, has a whole list for me. But I can't remember it. Management. Yeah, I talked about the managers. Talked about returns. Talked about damages. I talked about the job interview. Holiday. Oh, holiday. Holiday will make you crazy. It's okay though, because it's like any retail job, you got holiday. So I was luckily hired on before holidays, so that means I was not seasonal. We still do have our seasonal employees. But basically what seasonal means is when the season's over, you are let go or stayed on. That's just how any job is for seasonals. But holiday means we open earlier and stay later. Stay open later. It's a blast. That's all I'm gonna say. That's what holiday is. You open earlier, you stay open later. You have more people in the store, you have more volume, more product, you have everything coming out. Those are also when you're gonna get the best deals, because we have gift sets, we have certain limited edition products, we have more perks, excuse me. There's a lot more stuff during holiday than there is regularly, because we want people in the store. We want you to get the good deals. There's 3 levels of rewards now. I can release the diamond. So there is ultimate rewards, ultimate platinum rewards, and then diamond status, which I want to be diamond status so bad. But you have to spend $1,200 a month, $1,200 a year for diamond status. I believe platinum is 6 or 5. 5, I believe, and then ultimate rewards is just, you could literally spend $1 and you could have rewards count. But basically what that means is every dollar you spend is a point, and after 100 points you can get $3 off, or you can keep building them. So I'm not trying to shade the Sephora perks, but you get money off instead of free samples. What? Money off? Okay, hello. Because that's awesome. Like I said, every dollar is a point. Rack those points up. You could do so good. You should probably YouTube the video of the one girl who she had like, I think $300 in points, and she spent literally $1 on everything. Oh, it's such a good reward system, I'm telling you. Because you get money off, and you most likely will get some free samples too, because that's just how we roll. That's what I want to talk about. That too. Rewards, management, job interviews, prestige, beauty, holiday. That's really it. I will say I am no longer prestige. I work for Clinique now. I am a Clinique consultant. So if you want a whole video on just that, I can, because it is completely different than a prestige job. Like, it is very different, but very similar at the same time. I loved being a prestige girl. I love being a Clinique consultant now. It just shows that, like I said, ULTA is always has opportunities. You do have to wait, you have to work hard for them, but you have opportunities to grow. I have grown. I was so excited. I have almost worked for Clinique 2.5 months now. I love my job. I loved my job when I worked as just a regular prestige. I love my job, period. I love makeup. I love connecting with people. I love my bosses. It's just, Ulta, I'm so glad I started and I got the job, because I now work at Ulta, I think, what if I wouldn't have gotten that call back? Or what if I wouldn't have taken that job? Where would I be? Because I am at a spot in my life that I'm so happy with. I have a great job. I have great coworkers. I have great bosses. And I'm not even just saying this because I know some of them are going to be watching this. I really love my job. It's awesome. But that is basically working at Ulta. If you have any questions, comment in the below section. Comment in the comment section. Like this video, because I hope I could help you if you have any tips. If you want to know like more into the job, or if you have any questions, like I said, leave them in. We can maybe do like a whole nother video. Or if you want to know more about like the Clinique job, I can do a video on that. I can help answer any questions if you have any questions, because if you're really wanting a nice makeup job, Ulta is a great beginning, because you never know where it can take you. Because like I said, we are growing so fast that there are more and more opportunities before your eyes that you gotta be there to take them. So, it is a very great job. I love where I am. Like I said, I'm not crying, it's my eyes. Oh, this fan, I swear. Make sure to watch this video on this foundation. It's the Super Stay by Maybelline. I love it. And if you have any questions, like I said, leave them in the comment section. And I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Bye, guys.